Hello, 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 everybody. We are here today on the 20th of July. We got one of our favorite people here, Momodu. Anyway, I met him a few months ago, or maybe longer than that, maybe a half a year ago. Unbelievable, big-hearted guy. He's going to talk about himself, let you know who he is. We do trivia with him every night, and he announces the winners at the end of the night. Usually it's the guys. Just kidding, women. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris to introduce this amazing man. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Marty. As you can see, we're having some technical difficulties, so Momodu is going to talk through my phone. He can't see us or anything, but he's going to talk. So, a couple things about Momodu. Number one, he's got a great sense of humor. Number two, he's a workhorse. He's always working, even on webinars. He's always showing us his work, running to his time clock, making sure he's on time. I do an impression of Momodu. Thank you for your participation. We do all kind of fun stuff, but Momodu's just a great guy, and hopefully you can hear him because he's talking through my phone. But he's got a big heart. I believe he's originally from Cameroon. Is that correct, Momodu? No. Where is it?
Well, I will tell you.
Okay, Momodu, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Captain Chris and Mr. MARTY, for allowing me to be in this forum today. First of all, my name is Momodu Jalloh, and I was born in Sierra Leone, West Africa. Before I came to the United States of America, I was born and raised in Sierra Leone, and my father had 12 of us, and I was the 10th one to my mom because my father used to have 3 wives. So I was the 10th child to my mom. My mom had 7 boys and 3 girls. My father was a chief agriculturist. So I was born and raised in agriculture. We used hard working from my childhood. I used to live from farmhouse to go to primary school until I go to high school, and I attended the Albert Academy Secondary School in Freetown, where I graduated and further my education and attained a diploma in accounting and economics. So since then, I have been working, trying to raise funds to help my family. But as you all know, in Sierra Leone, we don't have enough jobs. So even if you qualify for college, for you to find a job is very, very difficult. So you have to do something else. So in the process, I was doing business. At the same time, I work for a non-governmental organization. Back home, we call it NGO. So I used to work in the field, whereby I help communities to identify their needs and access funds from these NGOs to address their problem. So I was there till 2007. I was fortunate to win the diversity visa lottery for the United States of America. You know, they call it DV lottery. So I came to the United States 2007, and presently I am living in Maryland, in the United States. So when I came, even though my qualification and major was in accounting and economics back home, when I came to the United States, I had to enroll in the nursing field, in the medical field. So I started working as a geriatric nursing assistant and a restorative nursing assistant since 2008, whereby I help, assist, and provide activities of daily living for people, vulnerable people live in nursing homes. You know, some of you, maybe you may not know what is activities of living. Presently, Mr. MARTY and Chris, we can do everything for ourselves. We can determine when do we want to go to bed, and when we wake up, we have to take our showers, dress, find something to eat, go where you want to go. Those are your daily activities. But some people, whether due to age or sickness, they cannot do all those stuff. So therefore, that's our own role to assist them. Or some of them, you provide it for them because they cannot provide it. So those are the activities of daily living. I have been helping these people. And since then, I've been there since 2008, helping them. So while I'm on this, 2020, that was a Monday. I went to work in the morning because, as you know, I have two jobs. I work 6 to 2 and 3 to 11. So I went to my morning job. Fortunately, one of my sister, not directly, but we all came from the same country. She happened to be my orientor in 2008 when I started working. She oriented me. So when she saw me on that day, Monday morning, she called me, Mr. Jalloh, I have something I want to tell you, but I want you to call my husband because my husband can explain that to you perfectly. It's something they showed us yesterday at church. So she gave me her husband's number and I called him. Right away, he sent me the link. He told me about this wonderful company called ONPASSIVE. So he sent me the link and told me that on Tuesday, there will be a webinar that he wants me to participate. So I will know more about this opportunity. But when he sent me the link, right away I looked at it and then I said, because I have the trust in her and her husband, right away I register. On Tuesday, I happened to participate in the webinar, whereby the presenter of that webinar was Charles Osong, the one we all call a man on the mission. So Charles explained to me in that webinar about ONPASSIVE and about Mr. Ash, the vision of Mr. Ash, the mission of Mr. Ash and the concept of ONPASSIVE. So when he explained that to me, oh my goodness, right away I read 5 and my 3 kids, I create account for them. And then when I went home, I met my elder brother. You know, I live with my elder brother in Bowie here in Maryland. So I told him about this opportunity because, you know, as I said, we came from a large family. My dad, as I said, we are now living 12 of us are living. We have over 400 grandkids and great grandkids of our father. So all this is only 2 of us are here. And we have this responsibility back home. If you see me working every day, it's because I am contributing to support this family back home. So I talked to him. I said, brother, this is the opportunity I met. So I want you to be part of it. But as all know, in any community or family, you have 3 sets of people. You have people that make things happen. And those set of people, they call them visionaries. And you have people that watch happen and then they join. And then you have another set of people in this community or family who don't care. They are just okay. Whatever it is, they are okay. So I happen to be among those who make things happen. So in other words, I'm a visionary. So I saw this vision and I jumped in. But my brother, he don't see this vision, so he couldn't jump in. So I felt the pain, but I can't do anything because he don't see what I saw. So since then, I have been attending webinars, learning about this great opportunity. And what I learned is something that will change my life, and it will change my family's life, and onto my community and my country as a whole. So I was energized. Even though I work, I never tired of joining webinars because the concept of this business is everything is done for you. The only thing for my business. So that's why I have been attending webinars day in, day out, just to learn and know about my business, because everything is going to be done for me. So I started sharing this opportunity to my co-workers, and some of them, they joined me, but others, they ignored. So now I have gained so much through our leaders who are steadfast in educating us about our business, providing these opportunities for us to learn about our business. And what I have learned, it increases my dream. I'm going to share with you, because I know Mr. Ash wants to eradicate poverty in the world. He wants to uplift humanity. He wants to transform communities around the world. So therefore, as a member of his team who saw his vision, I am ready. So for me to be ready, to show that I am ready, I have to have a plan that when I started getting this blessing, what am I going to do? So first of all, I will take care of myself and take care of my family. So how am I going to take care of my family? I will make sure these 400 plus member of my family will have a community which I will call a family village community, whereby all these people will be in this community. Any one of them will have their own houses and live there as a community, whereby all amenities will be provided. That's if I take care of these 400 plus, that's a great thing that I have done in contributing to Mr. Ash's dream. Because if you can help one person, it's a plus. And others help another, it's a plus. Until everybody is being looked out for. And the other thing, since I've been in this nursing field, I know that this field is something that provides assistance and relief to people. In my country, we have in terms of medical. You know, we have hospitals and medicine that address people's diseases. Now, if doctors prescribe any medication, they have to go to neighboring countries like Ghana and other countries for them to get this medication. And when people are old or people are sick, they can't afford to go to hospital. So some of them, they're being taken care of by family members. So now that I've been in this field, I've been working in this nursing home, I see the importance of this nursing home. So if I got my apples, when I say apples, I'm referring to the money.
He's still talking.
That I'll be getting.
Not here. Nobody can see him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, keep talking, Momodu. We can hear you. We just can't see you.
Okay.
Get my big head off. I can hear you, Momodu. Keep talking. There you are. Go ahead, buddy. We see you now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Intend to open these nursing homes in my country because we don't have these facilities back home. I will be able to contribute to the health problem that we have back home. If I open these nursing homes, if somebody goes on or somebody have a place where he will be and his recovery. And then when people have medical condition, they will have a place to go where they will be cared for until they recover. So this is my dream and my vision that when I start getting money from ONPASSIVE, I will go back home, build these nursing homes, and help my fellow Sierra Leoneans. and also go back to my communities where I was born and raised and see what problems that are there that need to be addressed and join them to address this problem. If I able to address these problems in my community, in my country, that's a big boost for Mr. Ash to achieve his goal, because his goal is to transform communities and uplift humanity. So this is what I intend to do. So Mr. Marty and Captain Chris, I want you all to join me in thanking Mr. Ash Mufare, my beloved brother, for having this opportunity and decided to share it with me that will my family's life and my community as a whole. Let's thank him and let's pray for him. God to continue to back him, to protect him, and to make sure that everything that he wants to do for humanity and be realized. And thank you all for allowing me to be among you. Sometimes I can be annoying, but most of the time can be a loving man that bring happiness and smile to people. So thank you very much. And I don't know if you want me to keep going, but this is what I want to share among the listeners and the viewers of this live.
That was good. You did good. You did good.
You did great, Momodu. You just don't go nowhere. You have never been annoying. You've always been comical. You keep us now. You get a little dizzy because your phone's always moving around because you're working, but you've never been annoying. I love the fact because you've never. I don't think I've ever heard you say that you want to go back to your. And I apologize. Can you pronounce what part of Africa? What was called Silla? How do you say it?
Silion.
Silion.
It's SIERRALEONE, Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Silion.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a while to get that one, Momodu, but I love what you were saying about getting back home and when we start making money in Unpassive and building nursing homes. I know we see you every single night in a nursing home, and you're out. I mean, he's not lying. Did you hear what his schedule is? His schedule is around the clock, and he literally is on webinars. Now, he usually just has his phone on mute, but he's listening to us or whatever webinar is on. He's on every webinar, but he works around the clock. And why does he do that? Because he's got the drive to do better for his family, to help his family out. His wife and kids live very far away from him. You heard exactly what he said about he came to the United States of America. He got on this program and he works. And I'm blown away by that because I didn't know that you worked that. I knew you worked a lot, but around the clock is pretty tough. Momodu, I want to thank you very much for coming on here, telling your story. And like I said, guys, if you didn't hear, you should be able to. He's talking through my phone. He's on his phone, so it made it even a little harder. But we apologize that Momodu was late and I fired him this morning. So, but Momodu, you are phenomenal. You are definitely going to change the world, my man. You're definitely going to change your country. Is that in the? Did you say it's the west part of Africa? Correct. Oh, now I lost him. I can't hear you.
In Africa, in Africa, we have about 54 countries and about 5 regions. You have East Africa, South Africa, North Africa, and then East Africa, West Africa, North Africa, South Africa, and Central Africa.
Ah, okay.
So my country is in the western part of Africa.
Western part of Africa.
You know, we have about 16 countries, whereby most of them you have Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Nigeria, and the rest. It's about 16 countries in West Africa.
And we got a lot of work to do over there, don't we, Momodu?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to hand it over back to Marty, but Momodu, thank you. And don't ever think you're annoying. You make me laugh every time I see you. I love doing impersonations. You know, I fill in when you can't be there with the impersonations, and I always get a kick out of that. And whatever you are doing, keep doing it. But every day I see you, it puts a big smile on my face. And I'm really a big smile because I've never heard you talk about what you really wanted to do. So I'm glad you shared. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Boom, 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 boom. Momodu, great job, buddy. Good, great job. You got a big heart. Everybody knows that. Hopefully one day you can go back home and bless a bunch of people. I believe you're the kind of person that's going to do that, and I love hearing that. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Say goodbye to everybody. Everybody have a happy Saturday at
Monday. Sunday. It's Sunday. No, it's Saturday. My God, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Today at noon, OTech Pros are coming on, and they're going to shine the light on a couple individuals too. So anyway, Momodu, thank you. See you tonight. Chris, don't cause any trouble with whoever you're with. Try catching a fish bigger than 4 inches long.
Bless you all, and I love you, and thank you to Mr. Ash and all the tech team and the staff everywhere.
Hey, Momodu.
Bless them for everything they are doing.
Momodu, can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to thank you for your participation.